Alrighty folks, I'm going to do a bonus drawing today because I can't get to a pattern today because they're not published yet. I'm doing this recording early on in the week and they don't get published until Saturday or Sunday, and I will not be able to draw then. So Lou has asked for a pattern called Sunspots, which I cannot show you the step out for because it is not on pattern-collections.com. It is on tanglepatterns.com. So you will have to go there to see the step outs, and I will just let you know because I don't have permission to show the website on my screen. So I'll just do the pattern as I see it. It is a pattern created by Rosemary Turpin, who deconstructed it based on the pattern on a blouse on somebody's a fellow bus rider. She was on the bus and somebody else was on the bus, and she saw this pattern on her blouse, and she stared at her for a while, and the lady got a little uncomfortable, so she explained why she was staring at her. She was trying to figure out how to draw the pattern. It's very quilt-like. So I'm going to go ahead and just do it, and I'm going to do it. It's a grid pattern, and so I'm just going to do one just grid. Let me draw real quick a border. And then I'm going to divide that up so I have relatively even squares. You know, my squares are never actually even. They're a little wonky, but I do it in pencil first so I can kind of try to straighten them out a little bit. Boy, I've got the frogs in my throat today. Okay, good enough. So we're going to just draw a grid. Okay, that's step one. Step two is polka dots. I'm going to start with this one in the middle because that one will make a full all the way around pattern, and then I'll continue it over here. Let me erase some things. Yes, I use an eraser. Shh, don't tell anybody. No, actually, you can tell as many people as you want. I use an eraser. Okay, so I'm just going to start in this square. Let me zoom in a little just bit. Okay, so the middle bit is a pretty good size dot filled in. Okay, and then each one of these intersections is going to have a dot. I'm going to switch over to my bigger pen because it's just easier. But it appears that each intersection is going to have a nice big dot. I'm just going to draw those. Might need a little bit bigger so that they kind of match this size dot. I got a bit big with that one, but I don't think it makes that much difference. I just want to make them kind of similar in size, but on each of the intersections you want the big dot. And if you don't have a full intersection, then do whatever portion of the dot you need to. Like that'll be half dots, right? And in this corner, it will be just like a corner. Now you could totally draw this by doing each corner. So if you wanted to do just one, you could totally do it. I mean just one square. Okay. There we go. That's step one. Step two is, it shows it as part of step one, but there's smaller dots here in the middle between these dots, so I'm just gonna do like that. And they're a little bit smaller. That one's a little not quite circular. Circular? I can't say that word today. Circular. Sometimes words are hard. There we go. Okay, so dots and dots. So far, so good. Okay, now back to my normal 01 micron. Then you will, I gotta try to make it bigger. I can't make it bigger. It won't zoom. Oh, let me go in here. No. Okay, so it won't let me zoom, so I can't get any bigger, so I'm just gonna have to do it like this. In each of these, you're gonna take and you're gonna make an aura around your big spot, like that. I thought I was just gonna do the middle to start with and work my way out, but it seems like I can go ahead and do it this way. So you want to make an aura around your big spot. Where you have a half a spot, make a half an aura, right? An aura just means to follow that line around, just leaving a space in between. Just that one. Lou said she liked this because she thought it would be a good one to color. I'm not sure about the coloring part, but you know. Okay, so that's where that step is, and then this is so small on my phone and I can't make it bigger. Oh, poo. Now my phone's done some weird thing. Okay. And then it appears, okay, it appears the next thing you do, because it only shows 4 steps, but this is way more complicated than 4 steps should be. So it appears that you then connect this dot diagonally. Okay, this, I'm using that one as a center. I'm going to go from here like that, and then from here like that, and like that, and like that. That seems to be the next thing you do. I really wish I could zoom in on this, but when I click on the picture, it takes me to a copyright artist respect and artist website, which is fine. I understand that. I totally understand respecting somebody else's art, and I'm not trying to show it or copy it. I'm just, you know, reproducing it in my own art, but I can't hardly see it. It's so small. Does it go that way too? Yes, it appears that it does. Okay. It also appears to do this. And I'm sorry if I am getting it wrong because I can't see it. I thought I could tell from here on my phone. Good gracious. Phone's just going off like crazy. It appears that you do that. So far so good. I think this is kind of cool just as it is, just like this. So in each of these we're just going to make an X then across like this. Now, if I was just doing this in my own art on a tile and I wasn't wanting to show the whole thing, I think I would leave it just like this. I think this is very cool. At this point right here. What it appears that they do next is make little diamond shapes, which I think I'm going to have issues with. I hate to say it, but I think I'm going to have issues with, because I didn't leave myself enough space between here and there. They've got a diamond shape there. I think I won't put that part. I'm going to make them triangle instead of diamond because I didn't leave myself enough space. Apparently you're supposed to make a bigger aura. I didn't do that. Okay. But I totally like that. Just like that. Lou, I would stop right there. And then I would color that. That would be fun. I think if... I know the pattern shows this other thing, but I think it's too busy. Ay, ay, ay. Perhaps just here in the middle, I'm going to do the busy part. I'm not going to do it on the whole tile because I find it really hard to do. I can't see, but it appears that you're supposed to make like a diamond shape here and then here like that. That's really small because I didn't do a big enough aura around. So if you want to draw it, you know, take heart from me and my lack of pre-planning here. See, I was just following the steps one by one, not looking at the step ahead as to what needed to come next. So I'm way off on the... But it's supposed to be a diamond here. And then one here. You're actually supposed to put another one in there, but there's no way. I don't have room for that. You're supposed to put another diamond shape between these two, but there is just no way. I did not leave anywhere near enough room to do that. I barely have room for diamonds on the 4 axes here. Okay. And then you're supposed to do that again. I'm just going to do it just going to leave it like that. Just in the middle. It's too, to me it's too complex. I might make these bigger and taller to bring them out more, maybe. That's okay. Don't mind that so much. So this is my version of it. It's not exactly to the step out. So you guys will just have to go and look at the step out yourself. That's not so bad. I don't mind that. Actually, I like that better than what I had started with. Those little diamond shapes were just too small. Okay, I'm good with that. So do I need to do these ones too? I really am not feeling it. Maybe I'll do every other one. Kind of fiddly. You know me and fiddly ones. I don't like the fiddly ones. But you are right, there's a lot of coloring. So if you like coloring, this is right up your angle. Right up your, just right up your alley, I guess is the saying, not right up your angle. Apparently, can't speak today. One of my new favorite artists on YouTube is Will Black, and he says, words are hard. I agree, words are hard sometimes. Okay. So I totally would have stopped with this part, this sort of tile part, but you guys do what you want to do with your art. I'm just showing you how this one is done to the best of my ability. Like I said, I don't think I can see the step out properly, so maybe I just didn't do it right, and I've just totally wonked that one up. Takes a lot of concentration. It's pretty, and it's definitely a quilt-like pattern. I think that's why I'm gonna just do those ones. I'm gonna leave these every other one not done. Just because it seems like it would be really super busy if I do it that way. Sorry for my squeaky table. It's still humid, hot and humid. And I've discovered humidity makes my table squeak. Oh boy. Okay, I'm getting closer. I'm not having a whole lot of fun. And I know it's totally me. Mostly because I don't enjoy the little fiddly ones. I prefer a more organic, free-flowing, or even when I do a grid, I was good until I had to do the fiddly bits. Okay, one more, and then I'm done. And like I said, this part, this sticking out part, is the triangles are way bigger than what the step out shows. But I think maybe because my scale is small, it needed it that way. I thought I was drawing it to a nice big scale, but apparently I wasn't drawing it big enough, because there's not enough room to do, and it shows another little triangle or diamond in here, but there's just no way. I don't have room for that. And still make it cohesive. Yeah, it's not gonna happen. Not for me anyway. But that's what makes your art you know? Just taking a pattern and doing with it what feels best for you. And if you don't like part of the pattern, just don't do it. Okay, there we go. That's as far as I'm going to take it. Whew. That's tough. It would be pretty colored. You know, you could take your time and color in all these little squares or little pieces and do it like a patchwork quilt. That totally would be very pretty colored. I'm going to leave it just as it is. Should I give it a little shading? Probably. Okay. We'll give it a little shading. And this was called Sunspots. Better write that down. And I'm going to give it a little shading, but I'm just going to go across the axes here. Oh, you know what? I should do it the other way. Erase that. Never mind. I'm going to do it this way. Yeah. Doing it on just this side of those dots. It'll make them kind of look like puffy pillows, I think. That should work. And then same going this way, just on one side though. I'm not going to do it on both sides. Keep it to one side. Oops, I missed one. Right. Okay. Remember, you need to blend if you're gonna put shading, you don't have to put shading, but if you're gonna put shading, you really need to blend it just so that your eye sees it as a shadow and not as just a blob of pencil. As soon as you blend it, oops, I missed one going this way. As soon as you blend it, there's something about it, just makes it nice and soft and very pretty. All right. That's good. I'll leave it at that. All right, there you go, Lou. That one's for you. Sunspots, sort of modified. All right, you guys have a great day. I will see you later. Bye.